off on this rain-soaked field. Herman Burnett, one of the deep men for Bell High, as the ball will hit and go over his head down inside the 10. Uh-oh, he picks it up. Now let's see if anybody can submarine him. They do.
We got a real good break there, Don. The slippery ball went off the receiver's hands. He was unsure as to whether or not to try to come out of the end zone. He picked it up, brought it out, and we got him back deep in the hole.
Matter of fact, we have him on the 14-yard line. Bell High, the last time we were here, Bill, Bell High was the team that lobbed little short passes to a real tall end all night long. Corbin ever, but they gave us a real scare that night. Now, on a night like tonight, I don't know what you can do. Let's see what they try as they take it from the 14-yard line, first down and 10. Now, their quarterback is Mark Collett, a 6'4", 190-pound junior. He's a good one. Collett will deal to Burnett. Burnett trying the end, and, ooh, that probably is fun for their players as they slosh in at about the 16.
Yeah, and Jeff Moran was over to help make the stop along with Ted Engel, and it's going to be a running game that they try to come out of the hole with, Don. I don't look for anything long until they get out to maybe their own 40 at least.
They got, about 3 yards on that one to the 16-yard line or so. It'll be 2nd and 7. As Collett will call a whistle and a flag goes down.
I believe we jumped just a little bit early, Don, I guess they're calling it against the Red Hounds. It'll be 5 yards against us and put them in excellent position for the first down.
That will move the ball up to the 21-yard line as a flash of lightning goes off to our right. We're in the stands. We've carried these batteries for years, never used one at a game, always used electricity. Tonight we're on battery power, and I hope it holds up tonight. Here we go. The wide out goes to the left side for Bell High. Number 84 is William Hammondtree. The pitch back, they trying to skirt wide to the left side.
Moran and Kennedy, Don, come in from the linebacker and cornerback spot to make a real good stop, and he's short of the first down, it appears.
Philip Green, the ball carrier. Philip Green is stopped right at the line of scrimmage, so it's going to be now 3rd down, a couple of yards to go for that first down. So the Red Hounds reacting well, and, of course, this is where you want to get Bell County right now, deep in their own territory, and make something happen.
I got a feeling we will make something happen, Don. We're aggressive tonight on defense. I think we learned a lot from last week's game.
Hammondtree comes wide to the left once again as Mark Collett will engineer this 3rd down and short play. And he'll try to run it right up the middle with Herman Burnett, the halfback. And Burnett, I don't think he got it. Well, they say he did on the field, some of the players. But from here, yeah, it looked like short yardage, and that's all they needed.
Yes, the Red Hounds went into somewhat of a goal line defense as Corey Reeves came up from the middle linebacker spot and met the ball carrier head on. It did not appear that he got a whole lot of yardage, but evidently they didn't need a whole lot to pick up their first down.
Well, the penalty is what, in essence, gave it to them, because had that not occurred, they did not gain sufficient yardage. But with that extra 5 yards, they do have their first down of this football game. The wide out will be P.J. Burnett. They have several of them on this team. He goes to the right side as Collett will call out of a wishbone formation. Collett gives it, and good yardage this time. The ball carrier is Lance Burnett.
Yes, and they opened up a very sizable hole in the right side of our defensive line at time, Don, and came through very well. You know, we won the toss, and we elected to kick off, which I think was a good election to pin him back up in the hole. We were able to get them back to start with, but they're coming out of there very well and handling that slick ball very well.
To about the 29-yard line, it's going to be 2nd down and 3 for the first down as P.J. Burnett, he's one of 3 Burnetts that's on that squad right there, is wide to the left side. And this will be number 25, Herman Burnett, carrying the ball, and he just slips and slides and gets through there for a first down.
Yeah, they're really a very good, strong pair of running backs, Don, the Burnett brothers, and they are moving the football down the field at will. We're not looking very impressive right now. We're going to have to buckle it up. We can't afford to let them drive it in. They've already changed field position on us.
They have brought the ball up to the 43, 44-yard line. Of course, we're just going to be estimating much of that here tonight because it's very hard to tell. But nevertheless, the second first down of the game for Bell High, so they're out from deep in their own goalpost area. This time it's 25 again. Herman Burnett, he's a 175-pound senior back, and Burnett gets just short yardage.
And that time, Corey Reeves came up from his middle linebacker spot to help the left side of our defensive line as he plugged the hole and held him to very short yardage. That's what we're going to have to do. We've got to stop the run this evening.
He did bring the ball to the 46-yard line, so a couple of yards on the play. Second down and 8. Once again, Hammondtree now comes wide to the left side. As Collett fakes, does he keep it? Yes, he does. He has that football being chased by Ted Ingle. He'll let it go and throws it away.
A really, really great defensive play by Ted Ingle as he came in and put extreme pressure on Collett, the quarterback, chased him down, made him throw a wobbly football, and we really needed that. We've got them now in a passing situation where they're going to have to throw. Ted Ingle just made a big, big play in this ball game.
So the passing down leaves it now at third down and 8. What? Got to watch our umbrella. We're getting in front of our camera there, Bill. Okay, we're trying to watch the game, and Dale's under that piece of plastic over here trying to film the game. And here we go, third and 8 from the 46-yard line. Wide out Hammondtree to the left side again. Collett will give, and the ball carrier this time is Lance Burnett, number 24, a 195-pound junior. Lance Burnett gets up to about midfield, and that's all.
And Bell County is very satisfied with the change in field position. If they're able to get a good punt off, they have changed field position on us. They ran it out of the hole. They didn't want to gamble that time with a pass and ran the safe draw right up the middle, and now they'll punt. And this way.
Okay, they are in punt formation. And Hinderlight deep will call the fair catch, and he takes it. But look where he is.
Well, he's back inside his own 10-yard line, Don, but had he not caught that football, the possibilities are that it could have bounced all the way to the 1, and we could have really been in serious trouble. We're at about the same position, maybe 6 yards worse off than Bell High was when they started. We've got to be able to handle the ball as smoothly as they did.
You're exactly right. That ball could hit and die right in a lot of water out there, and he made a very, very fine play. Corbin will start now from their own, say, 10-yard line. So each team has had it deep in their own territory. Gilmore, number 15, is the quarterback, and this will be Jackson, the ball carrier, and he gets absolutely nothing.
Well, he didn't, and Bell High has got all their people right up on the line, which I don't blame them on an evening like this, and they plugged the hole very well. They had a linebacker running it at the same time Jackson was very fortunate to get the 2, maybe 3 yards he did.
Corbin will have it at the 11-yard line. Well, let's call it the 12. And at the 12-yard line, they'll have it second down and 8. So give him a couple of yards on that last play. One of the Corbin players signaling to the official for some reason. Why?
I don't know unless they were wanting to change footballs. It was our tackle.
Get the dry one?
Yeah. It was our left tackle, Derek Raines. Just what he's got to do with that football, I don't know. He's 2 people away from it, but he stopped play.
Want to bring a little sand out there to dry that spot up, I guess. Here we go. On the second down play, the handoff is given to Davis. He has running room, and had it not been for the slippery field position, he might have had the first down.
He might have had even a great deal more, Don. He was making a cut back against the grain there, had a very good hole, and made an excellent run. When he cut, his feet went out from under him, as it's going to do many times tonight.
He's up to the 18-yard line. When I move this microphone, I'm hitting the umbrella, so that's what you hear with that thud. I think that was Davis 25. The PA announcer said Hoover, but Davis got it up to the 18. We're a yard shy now of a first down. Very, very important down here. We have it third down, a yard for the first down. So Gilmore will bark. He'll try to bring them off sides. They wait, and here is the handoff to Jackson. I believe he got it.
It's very close. I believe he got across the line, Don, and that's what he had to do to pick up first down. That's a big, big first down for the Corbin Red Hounds.
So the Red Hounds are doing what Bell County did a moment ago. They're moving it away from their own goal line. And on that play, a couple of yards by Darren Jackson has moved it just across the 20 where Corbin has their first down of the game, 1st and 10. Still pouring the rain here on this rain-soaked Bell County high school football field. Donnie Step, Bill Crook, and Dale Johnson bringing you this playback here on Channel 11. Uh-oh. No way that Davis could get back to get it. His feet just wouldn't take hold, and the Bell High Bobcats have the first big break of this ball game.
And, you know, I'm sure that's one of the last things that Coach Adams has told his backs when they come out on the field. Make sure that you get a clean handoff. Make sure you hold on to the football, because it's on breaks like this that this game's going to be determined on. We cannot afford to put the ball on the ground, no matter what the reason.
Bell High will have the ball at the Corbin 15-yard line. You saw Davis perhaps trying to get back there. He knew it was there, but his feet wouldn't take hold. No way he could move. Now Collett has it at the 15-yard line for Bell High. Collett gives to Burnett, and boy, he's hit. Nice tackle.
It was really nice in there, and that was Jonathan Wells, who came through very quickly and cut him down in the backfield. I think he's probably lost yardage, or at the very best, got back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm proud of us, Bill. We're standing here doing this game without the benefit of any stats or anything, standing in the stands and trying to describe this and calling out those names like that. I think it denotes some pretty good memory and knowledge of Corbin Redhound football. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 from the 15-yard line. Collett. He'll look to deal with the passing play, and Hammondtree has it. Hammondtree has a touchdown.
Yeah, Don, and that's got to buoy the spirits of the Bell County Bobcats, and I'm afraid that if we don't come back on this next kickoff and put one in on them, we're going to be in for an extremely long evening again.
It took Bell High 2 plays to go the 15 yards. Hammondtree scores it with 4 minutes and 2 seconds remaining in the opening period. Bell High leads 6-0. It's the breaks in the game like this, not necessarily the best team.
That's true, and although we can't take anything away from Bell High, they were able to pull it away from their goal line, and they changed field position, and we were not able to do that with their game plan, and that's what hurts.
It's odd that they'll try a kick here. Greg Dean will be attempting the point after touchdown. From placement, the placement down, and the kick is up, and the kick is good. We have a timeout with 4:02 to go in the opening quarter, and the score, Bell High 7, Corbin nothing. We'll be back in a moment. Bell High will be kicking off to the Corbin Redhounds in a game that probably the field conditions will mean as much as anything, and did you see that one?
That was really a big, big break for the Redhounds. Trey Pennington, number 59, was able to catch that football and do exactly what they tell him to do. He dropped right down on it, and the Redhounds are going to have excellent field position. That was a very big tactical mistake by the Bell County Bobcats coaching staff if he called for an onside kick at that time.
I doubt that he did. He probably got caught up in water or something down there, but if he did, it gives Corbin the ball at their own 47-yard line, so much improved field position. Their second offensive series. Gilmore back to throw over the middle. He has
Moran. Moran looked it in beautifully. The tackler was right on top of him, but he watched the ball right between the numbers, and that was somewhat of a surprise. Coach Adams comes out throwing, and that will definitely push the Bell County defenders back off the line of scrimmage a bit.
You can't get footing, so that might be the best play of the night to throw those short passes like that. That is good to the 45-yard line of Bell High, a pickup of 7 yards on the play. 2nd and 3 for Corbin at the Bell High 45. Now the running play. And Jackson will slide off people and get a couple of more.
An excellent effort by Darian Jackson as he pushes it on toward the first down marker, and he's either very close if he doesn't have it. But he made an excellent effort that time. He got a little blocking over here on the right-hand side, but most of it was created by his own effort.
It may be close enough for a measurement. Bell High is leading here, 7-0. 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first quarter of this game from Bell High. The Bobcats rated one of the top-class AAA teams in the state. Corbin, having been trounced last week by Knoxville Austin East, is trying to bounce back after winning their first 3 games. They are short by about a foot of having that first down.
Yeah, and at least we're getting into third down and short situations when we're open up and throw that ball like we did on first down last time. Makes them back a little off the line of scrimmage. I thought that was an excellent play call by Coach Adams, and right here is where I might give it to my fullback, Tony Hoover.
A game in which you play for breaks, and let's see if Corbin can break the back of the Bobcats on this play here. They need the first down to maintain possession of the ball. They have it at the 43-yard line of Bell High, 3rd and a foot to go. We saw movement.
We moved. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, it was our right tackle, Joel Carpenter, or else the right guard, Derek Raines, that moved over. I'll tell you this much. We are very loaded on the right-hand side of our line. We've got Corey Reeves over here at the setback. We have Carpenter and Derek Raines side by side on the right-hand side at guard and tackle. And if we run over to that side, it's going to be an awful lot of tonnage going through there.
He did move. I think it was Raines, and the official deliberated on whether or not to pull the flag out of his pocket. He did, and then he hesitated, and then finally he said might as well. He did move.
Yeah, but I think it was a correct call. I think he moved just a bit.
Right, and that official, in a way, didn't want to make the call, it looked like, but had to. All right, now it's 3rd down and 6. The ball back up at the 48-yard line. Gilmore to throw. Gilmore looking. He'll pump it downfield. Grigsby can't get it. It's out of the hands of the other receiver deeper. That's Moran.
Yeah, but I think Grigsby made a great effort there. He cut across to the side there, and the ball seemed to go through his hand. It's so wet tonight that if you catch it, you're very fortunate. It's a good effort by Merlo Grigsby. Here, though, we can punt them into another situation of negative field position, and maybe this time we'll be able to hold them.
Well, let's look what's happened. An offside penalty against us earlier kept their drive alive. Then we fumbled, and now our penalty stops our drive. So far, Bell High has had all the breaks. Philip Green is the deep man for Bell High. He's number 22. Rucker in punt formation. He has plenty of time. Will the punt go anywhere? It hits, it bounces, and it bounces, and it bounces down to about the 12 or 14.
That's unbelievable that that ball would bounce like that on this field. It must have hydroplaned because it took off. It bounced maybe 10, 12 yards down and out to the right. It turned out an excellent kick by Brad Rucker, and we've got them backed up once again. Maybe we'll get the big break this time.
I sympathize with Dale Johnson under that plastic. I hope it's hot in there. It would be. He just barely has any breathing room. It kind of clouds up in there, and he's looking in a little 1-inch screen trying to view this game.
I don't feel a bit sorry for him. He's always got the best seat in the house. Huh?
You better watch it. You'll have that seat. Here's Hammondtree wide to the left. The ball is at the 14-yard line for Bell High. Let's make a break here for ourselves. All right. Good hit in there at about the 15.
Yeah, that was excellent. That was real good defense on the part of number 81 there.
I believe it's 77.
Well, Tim French and Shannon Farmer in there. I know Tim was in there, too, so Farmer and French both in there making a good stop.
Herman Burnett was the ball carrier for a yard or so. It'll be 2nd down, and let's give him 8 to go for the first down here. 1:20 here in the opening period. Bell High leads it by 7-0. They got the Corbin fumble and took it in on 2 plays. Now let's see if we can make them make that mistake on this rainy field. Their wideout is to the right side. That's P.J. Burnett. 3 Burnetts in that backfield. Collett gives. They crack right up the middle this time to Lance Burnett, number 24.
Corey Reeves, and it looks like Jeff Moran in on the tackle there in the middle of the line. And when you got those 2 kids playing linebacker and they're coming up and they're pretty sure you're going to run the football, you're going to have a hard time moving it. I like to see them try to run it that way.
They're to the 18 or 19-yard line. Looks like about a 3rd and 4 situation, 3rd and 5 right now for Bell High. Big stopper play for Corbin here. Hammondtree wide to the left. He's covered by Brent Kennedy, number 7 on this corner. But they'll try the running play, but a whistle sounds, a flag goes down. Let's hope the penalty will be against them. I believe it will be.
Yeah, I wish the whistle hadn't blown. Tim French came up with the football and had nothing but yard stripes in the goal line in his eyes. But they blew the whistle. They've got some kind of movement, I think, on their behalf.
I just don't like that lightning. I don't think Dale can see it now, so maybe he'll stay at the controls.
He can hear it.
Hear that thunder. Well, fans are out in these metal stands with ponchos, umbrellas, and some just out here without anything.
Including brains.
That's us. Yes, no doubt about it. Of course, you kind of wonder what it takes to call off a football game anymore.
I don't think they were going to call this one off, Don. If they were, they certainly had every opportunity. And I think Bell County was very intent on playing it, and I think we're ready to play, too. We're going to come out of this game.
All right, that's the end of the first quarter of this football game from Bell High. After 1 period of play, the score is Bell High 7, Corbin nothing. We'll be back in just a moment. Boy, what an opportunity you missed if you didn't come out to this game tonight.
I'd sure hate to think I missed something like this, huh? You know, I mean, very seldom do you get an opportunity to come out and watch the ducks float by and try to take in a football game all at the same time.
We're going to bob for apples there on the track at halftime. All right, let's see if we can make the Bell High Bobcats pay for their mistake a moment ago. It's going to be 3rd down and 10. As they have the ball back at about their 13-yard line. A game like tonight, you might even think of punting on 3rd down and deep. I don't think they are. Let's see. I don't know. That is Greg Bean back there. He's deep. It may be a punt.
Very well could be. Yeah,
yep.
It is. Quick kick.
So we didn't spot their punter back there, and of course we really don't even need to be monkeying around to try to run it back in a case like this.
No, there's nothing wrong. Football's not going to bounce very far on an evening like this unless it does like the last one that a Rucker kicked. But we've still got the field position, and we need to move it down the field, punch it into the end zone, and I think we can handle this punch.
A good field position here. Well, there's no such thing as good field position out here, but it's at the Bell High 44-yard line, and so now we have it on the end of the 50 that we wanted at least to start a drive. So the Red Hounds wanting to fight back here after giving up that early touchdown to Bell High. Here we go from the 44-yard line. Gilmore under. Gilmore will counter the play. Does he keep it? I think he does have it. Well, that's an easy tackle when the ground helps make it.
Yeah, I believe that Brian on a dry field would have picked up at 7, 8, 10 yards, maybe a gain there. But once he got to the outside, his feet just simply went completely out from under him. He broke clear. He had some good blocking there. He made a good fake into the middle, but just couldn't maintain his balance.
He got a couple of yards to the 42-yard line, 2nd and 8 for Corbin from there. Just underway in the second period of this football game. The Red Hounds with both ends in tight. The backfield straight away on this 2nd down play. Gilmore gives it to Grigsby, and Grigsby rolls for about 3 or 4 more.
No, that was Darian Jackson, Don, and Darian cut back through the middle in between guard and tackle, picked him and set up about 3 or 4 more yards. Like you said, he made a real good dart in there. That's the way we're going to have to run, low to the ground and hard, and Darian picked up good positive yardage that time.
Very good. It'll be a 3rd down and 3 situation for Corbin. The ball now is at the Bell High 38-yard line. At the 38, about 3rd and 3. Now the quarterback, we've got to change.
Hinderlight.
Hinderlight number 10. Hinderlight will roll with it. Hinderlight around corner. Hinderlight first down at the 31-yard line.
Yes, and I think, Don, that we look at Mark Hinderlight as our running quarterback. He has, like on many occasions, come in this on his very first play, keeps the ball, runs around the end, and picks up good yardage. And he held his ground very well as he come around the end that time.
Got about 7. This Bell High team is giving up only an average of 3 points per ball game this year. So the Red Hounds trying to get on the board here in the second period. 1st and 10 from the 31. Quarterback, Hinderlight, takes the dump back there at the 35.
Well, that time they evidently knew what we were going to do, and they just ran their linebacker right in to behind the pulling guard and grabbed Hinderlight from behind before he had an opportunity to get around the end.
Listen to these names. Joe Miracle, that's synonymous with Bell County. Miracle it is. 5'11", 211-pound senior. Miracle comes in to make the stop for a 4-yard loss back at the 35. So the Red Hounds now will want to overcome that, and they have Gilmore back in at quarterback. Gilmore stands his ground, throws. Hey, looks like interference. Yes, it does go down. Moran was hit too quick.
Oh, yes, he was. They saw the pass play coming. Moran really had little opportunity to catch the ball, but they came up and made a good solid lick in his back just before the ball got there, and that's a big break for us. That should get us the first down.
So after losing the 4, if we get the 15 here, should have that first down. So the Red Hounds from there would be very deep in Bell High territory, inside the 20-yard line if they step it off at about the way I'm estimating it here, at around the 20. 9:16 to go. We're in the opening half. We have a timeout call right now. Timeout with the score. Bell High 7, Corbin nothing. Corbin has it at the line of Bell High, 1st and so that's what we needed.
Oh, yeah, big play there, and we may have completed that pass. It was a little bit tall for him.
Now a counter and a nice running play. This is Grigsby. He fumbles. Grigsby got it. Grigsby looking for it. Will he get it? No.
Oh. A beautiful run by Grigsby as he broke it straight up the middle, broke through the tacklers, and the wet ball slipped through his hands. He nearly got it back, and that is a crying shame. That was a great run by Grigsby. He was really turning on up the middle of the field, but not to be faulted on an evening like this.
Breaks again go to Bell High. The break saved them a touchdown.
Certainly saved them a touchdown there. And it, not only that, got them out of the hole. They couldn't recover the thing on the 6-inch line. They had to recover it in the end zone where they got it out to the 20, which is even a bigger break for them. But I sure thought Mervo was going to get the football there. He gave it all the effort he could. You can't fault the young man. Just a great run.
Great effort, as you said, by Mervo Grigsby, number 33. He broke it for the touchdown, but it slipped away from him outside of the goal line, and therefore it was a free ball. Now Collett will give, and Burnett will take it for 3 to the 23.
Oh, yeah, and I'll tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if Bell County tries to eat up as much of the clock as possible. What is this, 8 minutes, or is that 6 minutes on the clock?
8:55. Herman Burnett, the ball carrier, and an injured player, it looks like, for Bell High right now. That'd be awful to have to lay down there with your face in that mud.
Yeah, I tell you what, that just really did hurt there. Mervo made such a tremendous run up the middle. He burst it clear. He had great blocking in the center of the line, ran through the secondary, and they were able to get a hold of his arm and cause that ball to pop loose. It just really was a travesty of justice.
Well, it looked like Joe Miracle was the player shaken up on that play. Herman Burnett did pick up 3 yards to the 23-yard line. 2nd and 7 for Bell High. Again, let's make them cough it up.
We need a big break again, Don, and we need to be close to the end zone when we get it because it's difficult to get very close there.
P.J. Burnett wide to the left. And, just barely holding on to that ball was Herman Burnett again.
Yeah, he made a funny little move like he might have dropped it, but he tucked it in and held it close to his body. So they're looking at 3rd down, and we come to another crucial 3rd down situation for the Red Hounds. We really must hold them right here.
Mark Hinderlight and Ted Engel were both there groping for that football. But now, again, a key play. On a night like tonight, you got to force the other team to make the mistake and hope you can capitalize. Here, you got to hold them where they are. Let's see what happens. 3rd and 3. The ball at the 27. And Collett throwing. Collett to P.J. Burnett. Can't get it. Will get the ball.
Don, really, to this point in the game, I thought the Red Hounds have looked better than Bell County. They got the big break down there and the easy touchdown on that pass. But I think that we've really looked like the better football team. A couple of breaks is all that's kept this game from being at least even.
I definitely agree with you. I think Corbin looks by far the superior team in the first half, but the scoreboard is the problem. 7-0 Bell High, and they're going into punt formation again with Greg Dean, number 35. Now, centering that football can be a problem on a night like this, too. 4th down and 3 at the 27. The officials will stop play. Corbin with 1 lone safety.
And we're getting ready to put the block on, Don. We're coming after that football right here. I guarantee you.
All right. Making something happen perhaps here. But now if a 5-yard penalty now wouldn't be as risky going after because they get a 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, but we're getting ready to come. We were coming that time, and I guarantee you we are this time. They're clearing away over on our left side of our defensive line for Brent Jackson to get in there to try to make the block.
Lone safety is Brent Kennedy. Dean, high snap. Here we go. Go get him. They got him.
All right. The rush was definitely on, and once he dropped the football, he had no opportunity at all. And now we have had a switch in momentum in this ball game, and now we've got a big break. But we made our own break. We made our break.
They leave it right at the 10-yard line, actually hit him at about the 9. So Corbin will have it first and goal to go.
We came with everything but the kitchen sink, as they say, Don. And once the kid dropped the football, he had no opportunity to get it off.
I think Dean knew what was going to happen, and he kind of panicked a little bit. It was a high snap. Now, let's see if Corbin can capitalize. Bell High did. We need to. 7:59 to go here in the first half. Rain continues to pour down. Somehow it's getting through this umbrella. I don't know how.
It's not really getting through, Don. I moved it over my head instead of yours.
Thanks to Fred Hall for letting us borrow these giant umbrellas. Here we go. The handoff. Jackson fumbles. Bell High will have to have it.
They've got it, and once again.
Yeah, it's going to be William Hammondtree.
We've just got to try to hold on to the football. I know it's difficult. I know it's as tough as it can possibly be. But if we're going to win this football game, we've got to be able to hold it for at least 6 or 7 downs.
Bell High capitalized. We have not. Thus in lies a 7-0 game. And what do you say?
Well, one thing we can say, and that's that we're playing the ball game around their 10 to 20-yard line for the whole second quarter, and maybe we can, if we keep them there, we'll get the right pop at the right time.
Right, do it again is the order of the day. Mark Collett goes under. Jump pass, and no.
Oh, nearly intercepted, nearly picked off in there, Don, as number 5, Brent Jackson, played that ball perfectly, and boy, he just about...
Now, our battery went out, and we missed the play. But under conditions like we have tonight, we hope we can just get through.
Yeah, the Burnett are very strong runners, and your strong runners will consistently do better on a mud field like this, and they're running the ball pretty well.
So they have it third down, a yard to go with the ball at about the 14.5-yard line. And they'll get the first down. Let's see who it is.
It's Burnett again, and on the we've got the Jackson, 84 Moran, and the middle of the Corbin line. But I'll tell you, we're letting them move it out. We're letting them gain position once again, and this doesn't look good for the finish of the...
Well, it was Green, Philip Green. You had 3 chances to be right, and you were wrong. It was Green the Vulgary.
It's usually pretty safe to guess the Burnett since there's 2 out of 3.
It is a first down for Bell High. Thunder rolls, lightning flashes. Bell High, 1st and 10. Now, notice they're holding on to the ball a lot better than we've been doing.
Well, they're holding on to it with 2 hands. That's one thing, Don. Of course, with Burbo Grigsby's fumble, he didn't really have an opportunity. They jerked his arm away there, and as slick as everything is, you couldn't really fault him. But our kids are going to have to start holding that football with both hands. That's what they're doing.
They got the ball up to the 25-yard line. That's about 4 more yards. It'll be 2nd and 6 for Bell High. Again, hoping to make them make a mistake on their end of the field there at their 25.
Yeah, and I think, personally, they'd be very happy to go in here at halftime with a 7-0 lead if they could run that clock out.
Wide out to the right side, P.J. Burnett, number 5. Corbin jumps offside.
Yeah, we just really cannot afford that tonight, Jonathan. That's, I believe, my old buddy Jonathan Wells that...
Hey, might have been drawn off. They're looking the other way. Yeah.
Yes, it was. Well, I'm sorry, Jonathan. That might not have been such a bad move after all.
We like it. Push them back 5. That'll put the ball back at the 19-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 11. 5:28 to go in the first half. Bell High leads it by 7-0. I'm worried now, as much as anything, about having enough battery to get through this thing.
Oh, well, I can't speak for your batteries. That's you and the other technician over there, Mr. Johnson.
Of course, we're more worried about winning this football game. Hammondtree wide to the right side. Collett, the quarterback. Collett will leave it in the middle to Lance Burnett, and Burnett gets a couple of yards.
Yeah, the middle of our line's playing pretty strong in there, Don, and we're going to have to keep them from just punching it on down the field. But we got them in the 3rd and long situation. I kind of doubt if they'll put it up in the air. They may quick kick on us again.
3rd down, 9 for the first down. They're protecting a 7-0 lead with 4 minutes and 47 seconds here in the first half. Back to throw, Collett. Oh, he has a man wide open. Will he go? No, he won't, because Hinderlight ran down Craig Smith, but it is a long, long gainer down to about the Corbin 41, 42-yard line.
And that's the big play of the first half for the Bell County Bobcats, as they were able to spring their man wide open. I don't know how that he managed to get all that wide open on a 3rd and long situation, but he did. And Mark Hinderlight did an excellent job of chasing him down. Obviously, he didn't have the speed that the Austin East players had last week. Mark ran him down from behind and made a good, solid tackle, and that's all that stopped the touchdown.
At the Corbin 42-yard line, 1st and 10, Bell High. now with plenty of time, Bell High in Corbin territory. Lance Burnett, the ball carrier, across the 40 to the 39.
And in the middle, once again, it's Jeff Moran making the big tackle. We've got to be right now on second down, Don. On second down and about 4 or 5 or 6 yards here. I would not be a bit surprised to see them spring the pass on us.
Bell High, second down and about 7 for that first down after getting the 3-yard gain. We'll have a full house backfield with the wide out to the left side. Herman Burnett gets the call, and he goes down to about the 30-yard line and a first down.
This team's an excellent football team. They're a winning bunch. They've won all their games thus far this year. They're strong. They're solid. They're strong at running back. They have an excellent quarterback and good receivers. And we might be very fortunate that we're playing them on a field like this.
So we have a timeout here with 3:22 to go in the first half. Timeout on the score is Bell High 7, Corbin nothing. Bell High got the first down right at the Corbin 31-yard line. Mark Collett looks. He'll call and give to Lance Burnett, Herman. Herman gets the ball over that side and gets to about the 25.
They certainly are taking control of the ball game, Don. They're moving the football. They've moved it all the way down the field now, and they're into critical situations for us as far as defense are concerned, because we're backed up against our own goal now, and we're going to have to hold them. A 2-touchdown deficit would be just too much to ask them to overcome in one half.
And they are not making mistakes. They are not letting that wet football get away from them. So here they go. Second down. It looks like about 4 to go after that 6-yard run by Herman Burnett. And again, Herman will get the call and watch him dive.
As the momentum picks up, it's snowballing right on down the field. Our kids, I hope, are not beginning to accept the fact that they are taking over the game, but it certainly don't look too good for us now.
They have another first down. And the Bobcats are now very deep in Corbin territory at the 15-yard line, at the 14-yard line. So at the 14, first and 10, 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the first half. Hammondtree is the wide out to the left side. Burnett, Lance, and Herman are the setbacks. And it will be Herman who will be hit this time, and down he goes.
And that was the big defensive play on this drive, and it was made by number 55, Ted Engel. As he come in from his defensive end position, cut the man down back behind the line of scrimmage, and we're going to put him into a passing situation.
It's going to be second down and 11. He got him at the 15. So with the 1-yard loss, Bell High fighting that clock now with 1:35 in the first half. Collett fakes. He'll look. He'll throw. Oh, he got his man wide open. That's just too easy for the second time in the row to number 86, Craig Smith, for the touchdown.
I don't have any idea, Don, what our kids thought was happening on a second down 11 play down in our own end zone. And I cannot imagine any reason in the world for somebody to get 15 yards behind 2 defenders like that. There's no excuse.
He's been wide open twice on this drive that really made the touchdown go. So that, with 1:21 to go in the first half, Bell High leads 13-0. And the try for the point after touchdown by Greg Dean. He has one already. Holding is Joe Humfleet. And this one may be blocked, or it did not. So with 1:21 to go in the first half, Bell High leads 13-0. Ready for the Bell High kickoff. Dean approaches the football. And again, it hits a lineman, and down he goes. And Corbin will have the ball at about their own 42-yard line, but only 1:18 in the first half.
And that time they made I really think they're doing that on purpose, Don, kicking it into our lineman, and we're able to come up with the play there, but and maintain the football. I don't really think that's good strategy on their part. As a matter of fact, the kid that came in and hit late there could very well have been called for a late lick and gave us 15 yards, even better position.
Yeah, you don't have to hit a guy when he's on the ground, and he's not going to go anywhere, but he got by with it. So let's see what we can do. Long way off with 1 minute to go in the first half. And he throws it across to Kennedy. Kennedy looking for running room. Kennedy will get it up to about midfield, and he looks like he got about 4 yards. So the line of scrimmage was the 45. He got it up to midfield.
Yeah, that was a pretty well conceived play. We had some blockers out in front that time, but Brent wasn't able to break. We're going to have to throw it down the field, Don.
Now, with 35 seconds and a half, Brent Kennedy wide out to the left side. As Gilmore goes under from midfield. He'll let it go long, and nobody can get to it with 29 seconds to go. Now, Corbin will have it 3rd down and 5 at midfield. Kennedy is the wide out to the left side. Gilmore goes under. Looking for Grigsby. He'll run out of the pocket now. Here comes Gilmore, but he'll go nowhere, taken down a yard shy of the line of scrimmage, and that'll stop the clock. Corbin will have it 4th down. Colorful that went in front of us. Here we go. 4th down, 5 from midfield, 18 seconds and a half. And Gilmore will run for the 1st down, and he got it. 1st down, clock running. They stopped the clock. Why did they run the clock? Timeout, Bell High. Will this be the final play of the first half? 7 seconds to go. 1st and 10 at about the Bell High 48-yard line. Gilmore back to throw. Over the middle, Kennedy sliding down, takes it. 1 second to go. "28-yard line, 1 second to go in the first half. 1st and 10, Corbin. Gilmore will have to throw it all the way. No, don't run. That's it. The end of the first half. After the end of the first half, the score Bell High 13, Corbin nothing. We'll be right back. And our second half is underway. This time they kick it deep, and there's Kennedy inside the 10, 15, 20. Kennedy has a lot of blue shirts coming after him, and they'll take him down up around the 25-yard line.
Well, it's another fine mess you've got us into now, Ollie.
Yes. Well, if we can hold on to the ball like Bell High did, we have the opportunity to move first in the second half. Bell High leading 13-0. And the rain has let up a little bit. This is the lightest it has been, I guess, since about noontime.
Yeah, noontime about a week ago.
Here we go. Let's see what the Hounds can do now. As Brian Gilmore will call. Where's the ball? He fumbled it.
Fumble the snap from center. And
You got it.
we did not begin the second half very dubiously, but I think that if we can get the snap, start moving the football down the field, we sure need an early touchdown, Don.
Oh, we lost a couple of yards there. Back to about the 23. Yak Mulberry is our savior tonight, holding an umbrella over Dale's head and helping us recharge batteries. Mr. Mulberry, Steve, let's be dignified. Nobody knows him but Steve, he said. Now let's see what we can do here. Movement to the right side, I guess, comes up around the 28-yard line.
Right up the middle, Don, and that was Tony Hoover, and that was one of the very first times that I've seen Tony carry the football this evening. Very well up through the middle of the line for good, strong, low-to-the-ground runner.
So after the loss of a couple of yards, he gets about 6. At the 28-yard line, Corbin will have it 3rd down and 6 for the 1st down. Very big play here. A lot of big plays here tonight because of the field conditions. And good opening, but it closes on him. That looks like Jackson coming this way. I don't think he got the 1st down, though.
Darian Jackson, he's going to be a few yards short of the 1st down, and we're going to be in a punting situation here, Don.
So Joel Woods came in to make the tackle for the Bobcats, and Corbin will be a couple of yards shy, 4th and 2. So Bell High should come out of this one with pretty decent field position. They have Philip Green standing back at about his 45-yard line. Rucker in punt formation. Now Green backs up to his 35-yard line. Oh, boy. Let's see what Rucker can do with it. It's back at the 5. He'll throw the ball, and it is incomplete. That was a good pass play. That did save a long loss.
The only thing good about it, Don, was that it hit the ground. There were about 9 Bell County players that had one of them picked it off there. It was a touchdown. Brad, I guess, used some good discretion.
Good judgment.
Yeah, good judgment. We at least have them backed up to where the line of scrimmage is, but...
well, it would have been at the 5, and so that incomplete pass will make it at about the 29-yard line. By the way, Batman is coming to Corbin this next Saturday at Lowe's of Corbin. I'll tell you more about that. He'll be there from 10 to 4, and all the kids will want to be there to see Batman. Lance Burnett will get a couple of yards. Ronnie Bowling was telling me about Batman coming there, and Bill, the little ones can go, not the little ones, some of the big kids will like to be out there with Batman. Have your picture taken with him. Go out there and have a lot of fun with Batman this Saturday at Lowe's Building Supply.
Batman survived a lot of generations, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'd like to have his cape right now to protect us from this rain. It's second down, 8 yards to go, 27-yard line. And this is Herman Burnett. Herman Burnett has the speed of the backs and Brent Jackson, and Hinderlight pulled him down. Looks like a first down.
Yeah, they've got good speed, good quickness. Nothing like the Austin East group last week, but they have good speed and good quickness. But what's more important, I believe these kids are strong runners, and in this mud, that of course that prevails.
Bell County taking advantage of breaks in this game. Corbin could not take advantage of the one break that they got, as they got the ball at the 10-yard line and then fumbled it right back on the next play. So Bell High able to capitalize. They have it down at the 21-yard line right now. And nice defensive play.
We've got the football, Don. There was a fumble on that play, and I want to see the man that knifed through and caused the fumble and recovered the fumble is Ted Engel. Big play, Ted Engel, our top defensive man, and he makes a big play right there.
Number 55, time after time after time, is making big defensive plays. He has been outstanding this year, and he comes through there, and that's a big one. If Bell High scores again, you might write this one over. But now, Corbin has an opportunity to move with the ball again. They're still deep in their own territory at about the 22. This will be Jackson. And Bell High loads up on that right side and stops it.
Yeah, he got perhaps 2-3 yards as they kind of pull their guards and tackles. And, of course, Tony Hoover, the fullback, in there blocking. Is Grigsby hurt? No, he's in there. I just wondered. I hadn't seen him carry the ball in a while.
He's coming out right now. He got a little more yardage than I thought. Matter of fact, got 4. Hard to really pick out the exact line of scrimmage. Ooh, nice running here. Nice running.
Tony Hoover, Don, as he bursts straight up the middle, picks up a big first down for us. And I'll tell you something. Tony Hoover can run on this kind of field. They ought to get that ball to him a great deal.
Now, if we protect the ball and can keep from fumbling it, I believe Corbin can come back in this game. They have a long way to go because of the field conditions. They trailed 13-0. Corbin gets another first down, and this one is up to about the 39-yard line. So that was a long gainer. A semblance of a line out there that I could see, which looks like nowhere at about the 44-yard line. But they load up on that side again. They're doing a pretty good job over there.
Yeah, they are, and the Bell County defense loaded up on that side also, and they were able to stop that one pretty well short. We've had 2 ball carriers that have been really successful this evening, and Hoover and Grigsby. Grigsby's run the ball at one time, a beautiful run up the middle, and Hoover's running that ball very strong and low to the ground.
Corbin will have it 2nd and 9, the ball at the 45-yard line. Gilmore looking. Kennedy open. No, the pass intended. Oh, it's intercepted. Here they go, the other way. It is Philip Green, and Green goes down deep in Corbin territory.
Big play for Bell High. Corbin seemed to be moving the football They throw rather ill-advised pass at that time and get it picked off and down the other way, and Bell High's got excellent field position.
So the Bobcats have a chance to another touchdown. I believe if they get one here, they can write their first win over Corbin. They lead by 13-0. We did have a drive going, and that cripples it badly. Now they're down at the Corbin 21-yard line. Philip Green made that pass interception, and the Corbin fans' umbrellas droop. Mark Collett, the quarterback. Did Corbin jump?
Yes, we did, right in the middle of the line, and that's going to give them another 5 yards, as if they need emphasis already.
I wouldn't mind if Batman showed up here tonight.
He may have. He might be in one of those blue uniforms.
It could be the reason they're doing things so well. But he will be at Lowe's on Saturday, 10 till 4. So mom, dads, take the kids out. We're rather glum right now. 16-yard line, 1st and 5. P.J. Burnett goes wide left. Green and the other two Burnetts in the backfield. Herman Burnett, the tailback, gets it, and he'll ram it off that right side. He gets inside the 15 to about the 13, but they'll have second and short yardage.
You know, this game, Don, is nothing like last week where we were just totally outclassed. It's a situation that they're really fairly even teams. Their breaks they have taken advantage of. Our breaks we have not taken advantage of, and that's really the difference in the ball game.
I don't think anybody could disagree with you on that. They made the break that they're on drive right now. They made it with a pass interception. 2nd and 3, and this looks like Green that time. Only thing we can hope for, I think, is to come up with the ball, or somehow we have to prevent them from scoring it to have a chance at all in this game.
Yeah, we do. We're just not. We've got to make the big play, make the fumble recovery, or perhaps a pass interception. They can throw on us. It seems almost at will, Don. We just don't seem like we can cover anybody.
3rd and 1. I doubt we'll be seeing a pass right here. Wide out, P.J. Burnett to the left side. Herman Burnett. Oh, we hit him well.
I don't think he got the yardage necessary for the first down. As Jeff Moran and Corey Reeves came up in there and Darian Jackson to make a big hit back behind the line of scrimmage. So we're going to have a 4th down situation.
4th and about 1 to go. Bell High threatening down at the Corbin 12-yard line. All right, the game could hinge on this play. Collett, Green, they may have stopped him. It'll be close.
Well, the Corbin players seem to be very excited. It's going to be very close in there for a measurement. Bell County players seem to be motioning that it is a first down. And it is a first down, Bell County.
Well, that would put them at about the 10-yard line. It is a Bell High first down. Made a good hit, good defensive play, but it's hard to hold them for that short yardage. So now with 4:02 to go in the 3rd period, Bell High will have it first down, and let me see if they've stretched that downs marker. They're measuring for it. Or did they measure? No, I can't see. Where's the other end of that chain? 1st and goal at the 4. Is that where it is? No, it's about the 9. About the 9. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line. Hammondtree wide left. Green on the tailback. Gets the pitch. Green will find a lot of Red Hound company.
He was swamped there, Don. Really a good defensive charge by the Red Hounds. They have not given up. They're still playing very hard down on that goal line. And Kennedy come up to make the tackle. I believe Mervo Grigsby over on that side also.
So the Red Hounds defense trying to dig in, but the problem with all of this is that Bell High is burning up valuable time. And you can't play a quick comeback on a field like this. We only have 3:18 to go in the 3rd period, and Bell High leading at 13-0. Bell High will have it second and goal.
This will be a pass play, Don. You can bank on it.
Collett will give it to Green, and Green is stopped by Corey Reeves from going in.
Excellent play by middle linebacker Corey Reeves. And Corey, of course, is played strong all season. We haven't been able to mention him as much, it seems like, at that linebacker position as we did at defensive end last season, because it's a very unfamiliar position to him coming into the year. But he's getting stronger every game, and he made a touchdown-saving play that time.
Got him at about the 7-yard line, third and goal to go from there. Bell High will talk about it here. So we have a timeout with 2:32 to go in the third period. Timeout on the score is Bell High 13, Corbin nothing. The Bell High Bobcats, third down, 7 to go for the touchdown. Double wideouts to the right side. 35 Dean and 5 P.J. Burnett. Collett, and a flag goes down. It looks like that would be the guy that caught that last pass a moment ago, Craig Smith, being called for illegal motion.
He moved a little bit too soon, Don. That's going to set him back about 5 yards, but that may not do anything but give him more position to operate in on a pass pattern.
Corbin must deny the Bell High Bobcats here. I do applaud Mr. Mulberry and Mr. Crook for being able to hold these umbrellas so high and nice. Just like a sunny day at the beach out here right now. Dale under that plastic suffocating. All right, here we go. 5-yard penalty, back to the 12. And Dean's going to throw. Dean looks for Smith wide open. Bat it down. It's a touchdown on a deflection. On a deflection, the touchdown to P.J. Burnett.
Well, Don, everything seems to be falling their way. The ball slips through the initial receiver, the intended receiver's hand, and goes back into the back, and P.J. Burnett's there for the touchdown. Everything seems to be falling their way.
Almost fell on these slippery, not me, but the guy walking in front of us. Yep, that coming with 2:23 to go in the third period. But again, give credit. They took advantage of that first miscue by Corbin, and so they have earned it. They took a pass interception down. They have earned it. So that deflection is just a minor part of what happened and what they made happen. They're going for 2. Collett got a man wide open. Ooh, he overthrew him. Dean couldn't get to it. Well, Bell High leads by 19-0 with 2:23 to go in the third period. Mr. Dean kicks it. And Kennedy's on the run. Breakaway. Oh, nope, can't do it, but nice run back.
Was a nice run back, and had Brent been able to hold his feet, he very well may have gone the distance. Broke through there, and maybe the only one that would have been left would have been the kickoff man, but he made a fine run back.
At about the 42-yard line, Corbin will have it 1st and 10. Now the Red Hounds are in such a hole that the comeback has to hinge on some big plays. Grigsby gave us one on the carry he made, but he fumbled going across the goal line. So we have to have something big. It's going to have to come often. Corbin has spread the field on 1st and 10 from around the 40-yard line. Grigsby throws, and there's Big Corey on the catch, about 10 yards.
Corey Reeves, we've got a big gun, and we need to be shooting it, and Corey Reeves is our big gun. We haven't gone to him at all, to my knowledge, tonight, so maybe we're going to utilize him now when we have to.
We may go into a pro offense here and see what we can do. Looking like 2-minute drills are underway, but we're in the third period. That was good down to the Bell High 47-yard line, about 13 yards on that pass play. Corbin 1st and 10. All right, we got wideouts to both sides of the field again. Reeves right, Kennedy left. Here's the little dump pass over the middle, and it's complete to Jackson. Jackson gets about 5 more.
Darian did an excellent job holding on to the football that time too, as they tried to poke the ball away from him. He was able to hold on it. We've got a flag here, Don, and I don't know if it's going to be a penalty against Bell High or what, but
maybe roughing or personal foul. It's at the point of contact. Personal foul, Bell High is what I would estimate. Yes, it is.
Pass interference, Don.
Pass interference?
Pass interference from Bell High. That'll give us a 15-yard gain and a first down.
They might have been holding Kennedy. He was the lead man, and then Jackson was the trailer who caught it. So I'll imagine, yes, we're going to get the 15 yards. So that will move it deeper. Corbin shut out last week. Now, listen, you're going to have to search the record books a long, long time and go back many years to find where a Corbin team shut out 2 games in a row. I'm thinking it's not going to happen here tonight.
I don't think so, Don. I think we're going to put some points on the board, and I don't think this game is over yet.
1:38 to go. Light rain falling now. And the running play nicely. Here we go. Jackson, big gainer. Jackson has taken it all the way to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, excellent call by Coach Adams. He caught them all spread out there to cover the pass. We've been throwing the ball on every down, and he pops Jackson through the middle for a big gain and a big first down, and we're making a definite threat now.
Right around the 15, and here we go. We're ready to go. Looks like the Cincinnati Bengals out there. They're to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Corbin ran off about a 20-yard play right there. One of the better runs of the year. Gilmore will take off with it. Gilmore hit, and down he goes at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just not much there, and we just didn't pick up very much yardage, not very much positive yardage that time. Time runs down, but we're still in the third quarter. Plenty of time.
Need to keep Bell High guessing. I think we got him on the guessing end of it right now with the way we're running and passing. Of course, you got to make something pay here. If you don't pay here, you're going to get down on yourselves.
That's true, and of course they guessed right that last time.
2nd and 10 from the 15. Wideouts both ways. And here's the running play. But Jackson, they're smelling that one.
Yeah, they were expecting it back through there that time. We're kind of chicken fighting in there just a little bit when we ought to be knocking them off that ball and getting serious about trying to score here.
They were ready that time, and they stopped Jackson after a couple of yards to about the 13. 23 seconds in the quarter. Corbin wanting to get a pass play off right here. No doubt about it. 3rd and 8. Will they get it off? 15 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Wideouts both ways. Gilmore, a little soft pass, and nope. He caught it falling.
Well, I guess the purpose of that was to let the 2 wide receivers, Grigsby and Corey Reeves, take them deep and run the back end behind them, but they didn't really fool them too much that time.
That's the end of the third period on that pass completion for a short gain. It'll be 4 after 3 periods of play. Bell High 19, Corbin nothing. Well, we're at the 13-yard line, 4th down, and 7 yards to go or so. This is a big play. And they jumped. They jumped, I believe.
We jumped.
Did we jump?
Left guard.
Well, remember a moment ago, though, that you said that gives them more space to throw it in. Maybe it'll work our way.
I don't think we was planning it.
They weren't planning the tip for the touchdown either. So let's see. Let's see if we can make something good happen out of that adversity. Hurry, Batman. Well, 4th down. And it looks like about 11 yards to go. The ball at the 16-yard line. Grigsby in the slot. Kennedy wide out right side. Intended for Brent Kennedy, and Bell High takes it. 11:56 to go.
The difference is in a critical situation, they're making the big play, and we're not making it.
Now, the Bell High Bobcats. Hold on just a second. My poncho is falling off. Don't look, Bill. Thanks. Mr. Mulberry has really helped us out here tonight. I got to find a place to put our power supply. We went down and concession stand and charged up a battery a little bit. He went to get it for us. Here we go. Bell High now leading by 19-0. And they're going to try to drive up that field and use a lot of time. And Herman Burnett, the ball carrier.
The two Burnett boys in green, they've got a good ground attack. They got a good balanced attack all the way around. And I'm sure that they're going to be very difficult to stop. They'll be satisfied to punch it out 3 yards in a cloud of mud.
I know you had to say that. Corbin will play Wayne County next week. The only image I have of Wayne County is mud. Seems like it always rains over there. Tell you what, a first down or two, and this game may be history. Herman Burnett again.
One thing that we got to keep in mind, keep everything in its proper perspective. These are not district games. The Austin East game didn't have any effect on our playoff standings. The Bell County game has no effect on our playoff standing. And really our second season begins with the Wayne County game because AA football is all we're concerned with.
Starting to rain a little bit harder now. We are standing in the stands. Looking across to the Bell High side of this football field. Bell High will have it 3rd down and 5, and did they draw us off?
No, Burnett was about 7 yards deep in our secondary before anybody else moved, and he had a pretty good idea because he was wide open.
If he could have tiptoed, he might have made it all the way. 3rd and 5, which would make it 3rd and 10 with the penalty against Bell High. Unless the penalty is against Corbin, of which obviously it would be 3rd and nothing. .10:28 to go. False start, Bell County, so that's what it is.
They may, at one point in time, decide to make a motion picture about this game, and should they, I would suggest they called it the longest game.
How about 20,000 leagues under? Here we go, 3rd and 10. Bell High doing what they want to do in a way. They're making a clock run right now. In high school football, after a penalty, they start that clock again. And that's Lance Burnett. It will be a 4th down play coming up. Corbin, in order to win this ball game, must have a run back right here.
Well, yeah, even if it's possible with that. Certainly we can run the no-huddle offense, and we've moved the football pretty well the last time. But you just can't afford the mistakes that we've been making.
Now, the only big break that we've had tonight was when their punter mishandled a high one, and we got him back at the 10. He's at that same spot right now.
And we're putting the rush on with little Brent Jackson in behind our line. The snap.
He got it out of there just barely, and it'll take a good roll down to the Corbin 35-yard line. Well, 9 minutes, 18 seconds to go in this game. We have a timeout. Timeout on the score. It's Bell High 19 and Corbin nothing. Now Gilmore looking. He's being chased. He'll throw it away. Grounding the ball.
Well, there were about 43 white jerseys over on the sideline. Only none of them were in the game.
There wasn't a Corbin player legally on the field in that area. Will it be intentionally grounding? One of the Corbin fans said awfully quick to throw the thing. I thought it was a little slow in throwing it.
I don't know if he was talking about the football or the flag, Don.
Okay. 8:56 to go. Disregard the flag. Inadvertent flag. 2nd down and 10 for Corbin now. The ball at their 35-yard line. Bell High has the coverage, and they got the...
They had good coverage there, made the interception, and for all intents and purposes, this one is history.
Jerry Jackson, number 66, made that interception. But he had real good coverage on Corey Reeves.
Certainly he did, and He was able to get position there and pick the ball off. He's a linebacker, kind of a short, chunky type fellow, but he made a great play.
The Bell High Bobcats ready to upend the Red Hounds of Corbin. They have the ball at about the Corbin 42-yard line. There goes Collett. Oh, did he fake him out that time? Big yardage. Got deep in Corbin territory at about the 25.
And we're going to have a late hit that's going to take 15 more yards on that.
I don't believe anybody in those white jerseys out there expected number 13, Mark Collett, to carry the football.
No, he made a couple of real nice fakes into the middle of the line and then rolled out to the outside and was able to get outside our containment. And our kids became a little frustrated after they chased him out of bounds and made a late hit.
Bell High has the ball at the Corbin 11-yard line after that penalty. First down and 10 at the 11. And a touchdown. Lance Burnett, number 24.
Well, from a loss to what might quickly become humiliation, we're just going from bad to worse, Don, and Bell County's eating up every minute of it. They're taking out 30 some odd years of frustration and no victories, and all of a sudden now they stand on the threshold of what may well be what they consider their biggest win.
25-0, 8:13 to go. Lance Burnett went the 11 yards. Greg Dean, and he booms it up. And a flag on Corbin. That'll be assessed on the kickoff. Boy, are you seeing frustration. Timeout here with 8:13 to go, and the score, Bell High 26, Corbin nothing. Corbin will be 3-2, so they still have the winning record. But they've given up 58 points without scoring any in the last 2 weeks. There have been seasons they wouldn't give up 58. And this has been bad. Well, he got up before he went down. No, he went down before he got up. I don't really know. But that's a heck of a run by Brent Jackson.
I don't know whether I enjoyed the run or your description of it that time. He got up before he went down. But nonetheless, it was a pretty good return.
Let's see. He went down, then got up. Let's replay that one. We have 8 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Bell High leads 26-0.
This ought to work good. Something tells me, Don, they've caught on to that quarterback keeper play there. There were 9 people in on that tackle.
Well, it's going to be second down and about 11 to go after that play. Now, can Corbin bounce back into counts? That'll be AA playoff system starting next week against Wayne County. They are being humiliated right now. They can't get to the line of scrimmage.
And of course, there's no mercy going to come from the Bell County side. They have been beaten many, many times, and much, much worse than what Corbin has had inflicted on them this evening. So they're not about to show any mercy toward the end of the game.
Third down and 11. The ball is at the 45-yard line. 6:45 to go. And thrown into the hands of big number 62. Joe Hammondtree. Hey, they have Willie and Joe Hammondtree, P.J. Lance Burnett, Herman Burnett.
Smiley Burnett.
Smiley Burnett. 4th down, 11. Brad Rucker in punt formation now. Hey, nice punt out of there by Rucker. Here goes Green. They got his ankle.
Green caught himself in a rather precarious situation. They were hanging on to him, and about 4 or 5 people were taking shots at him. He's very lucky to get out of there without being injured.
I believe if we'd started this game at 10 o'clock, we wouldn't have had to play in downpour.
You know, next time maybe we ought to give that some consideration. I'm still waiting for the sun to come out, though, and it just won't seem to cooperate.
It's barely raining right now. No, don't take the umbrella down. 6:14 to go. Bell High's football. And they lead it 26-0. And Mark Collette ram it into the middle there. One of those Burnett boys.
Yeah, they've got a fine football team. You know, we probably haven't given enough credit to Bell High, but they've beaten some excellent teams. They beat Tates Creek at Lexington, and Tates Creek in turn came back and throttled Laurel County a couple of weeks later. They've beaten a fine Belfry ball club, and even more convincingly, they have beaten a Red Hound ball club.
And Corey Reeves comes limping off the football field. William Hammontree wide out to the left side. 5:20 to go in the game. Bell High wants to keep the clock moving, obviously. They've got it won, but they just want to hold on to that ball and let that clock move. So, Dale, if you want to play this one like the coaches would on just running the plays, we'll let you do it. P.J. Burnett will come to this side. Bouncing back. That's the big order for Corbin. And Herman Burnett, I believe, got the first down.
I think he did also, Don. I think we probably ought to think possibly about playing a lot of our younger players, give them a little experience, and save on the injuries. I hated to see Corey come off that field limping. He's very critical to what is our championship season. Our championship season does not start until next week against Wayne County.
Sonia Jones, please report to the front gate. Sonia Jones.
1st and 10 for Bell High. You know what amazes me about Bell High? That's a pond out there tonight, and they haven't made turnovers.
Oh, they are very well prepared, and they execute extremely well with all the adverse conditions that they're facing, and they're a well-coached football team. This fellow came up here a few years ago, and he's just done a magnificent job of bringing on the Bell County football program. They never had a program like this until he got here. Always had been a basketball school in the past.
The score is not indicative of the strengths of the teams out there. It's indicative of how Bell High has been able to play the breaks and make the breaks in this ball game tonight. Taking advantage of them, consequently 26-0. And right now they're just working on a clock that's at 3:15 to go. Had Corbin been able to come in and capitalize on the break early in the game like Bell High, possibly this has been an entirely different ball game. They were ahead 7-0. Corbin got the ball at the 10-yard line, but we were not able to do what they did. And then Bell High was able to put in another break in the game. They made a break later on a pass interception, and it's been that kind of situation all night long. So now they're in a situation where they have it 3rd down and 5 and just running out this clock.
quite a celebration, Don, from the Bell County, and deservedly so. This has been a long time coming, this first victory over the Corbin Red Hounds, and this group of kids have put together a fine football team, and I expect them to be a factor in 3A football this season in Kentucky.
Hope they are. Hope they go right up and challenge some of the big guys, Highlands and others. It is a fine football team. They carried that ball. It'll be 4th down and about a yard to go for the first down for Bell High now. David Daniels again. Maybe he got that first down.
I think so. I think he picked it up, Don, and from here, you know, about another first down or two, and they've got the clock run out.
Well, next week we go to Wayne County. It's a district game. Middlesboro got thumped again, so Middlesboro doesn't appear to be one in the race. It's Corbin, Wayne County, and Somerset, so it's a big game next week.
I really think, Don, that of the Wayne County-Somerset games, I really fear the Wayne County Ball Club perhaps more. I think they've got an excellent coaching staff over there, and they've been bringing their program around year by year, and they continually give us problems when we either go over there or when they come to our place. So I expect next week to have a real tough game against Wayne County at Wayne County.
They got the first down, 1:44 to go. Yak Mulberry, thank you for helping us, buddy. It has quit raining at the end of this ball game. I ain't living right. A lot of us aren't, I guess. So Bell High keeps coming our way. Daniels again. And Gooden, number 30, made the tackle. They're down to the Corbin 35 now with a minute to go. Can you imagine the reaction of fans from around the state when they start reading this score and then compare it with last week's score?
Well, Alan Cutler said last week, 32-0, the powerful Red Hounds are beaten. I wonder what he's going to say tonight.
Probably say the powerful Bobcats won another, and that's what they've done. 40 seconds to go. They got them another first down right there. Down to 25 seconds to go now. We want to thank you for joining us tonight. It will be better next week. We're hoping. This is Don Eastep on behalf of Bill Crook and Dale Johnson for Televid Sports. We're here each Sunday night on Channel 19 Southern Cablevision. The final score, Bell High 26-0. Good night.